Somebody asked me in the comments if I use a tripod, and the truth is, yes, I do use a tripod. However, for the entirety of Vlogmas so far, you have been balanced on all sorts of different things, and today you are balanced on the top of my cheese grater. Currently, just made me giggle. Very professional YouTube setup we have going on here. Anyway, hi guys, thanks for joining me. Today's video is a little bit different. I thought it would be fun to look back over some products that I've bought on Amazon over the course of this year and share my favourite ones with you. I buy a lot on Amazon. I have Amazon Prime. It's just the best service. I just love it. I couldn't live without it. We watch a lot of the Amazon Instant Video that comes with Amazon Prime, and I buy a lot of books on Amazon for my Kindle and all sorts of other stuff as well. There's very little they don't actually sell on Amazon anymore. So I thought I would go through my top 10 things. We're going to move from room to room, and the first two are kitchen items. And the first one's a very simple one. It is this little spray bottle. It's an olive oil sprayer, and when I started doing Slimming World again this year, I didn't want to use the Fry Light, which is the olive oil spray that is very well renowned on the Slimming World programme. It absolutely knackers your non-stick pans. It's no good at all. So I wanted to use real olive oil, but just in a lighter form, obviously, and I got this spray. It was about £10, I think. Oh, I should say, I will link everything below for you, so if you want any more information, you can click through from the description box. It was about £10, but it's sturdy, it's glass and metal at the top. Sturdy, solid, doesn't clog up, which is a good thing. It delivers a nice wide spray. It's not like a squirt. It's definitely more of a spray than a squirt, because I've had a couple of these. I had one from Lakeland that was a squirter, not a sprayer. That sounds so wrong, doesn't it? And this particular one is just really good. I'm really pleased with it. I've been using it for about 6 months now. Even Ashley uses it as well, so it must be okay. Yeah, so this is one of my kitchen favourites. My second kitchen favourite is my Tefal Actifry. I feel like I'm a little bit late to the party on the old Actifry air fryer front. Again, it was the reason behind the purchase was mostly Slimming World related, weight loss, health, that sort of thing. And for a long time I didn't know, I researched them all and I didn't know which one to get, and I thought, well, I'll just get the Tefal one. I had an Amazon voucher, and it had just been reduced in price a little bit, and I thought, okay, I'll go for it and get that one, and we have been really pleased with it. I can't speak for other air fryers, but certainly they do so much more than just make chips. I feel like I haven't really scratched the surface entirely of what it will do. I've made all sorts of stuff in it. I love doing roasted vegetables. Ashley, when he cooks a roast now, always does the roast potatoes in the air fryer because they come out so well. It's good for kale crisps. I think I've shown you that in a vlog before, for a little snack. I've done fish cakes in it, which came out brilliantly a couple of weeks ago. I feel like I really need to get into, there's Facebook groups and things for air fryers and what you can cook in them. You can literally cook all sorts of stuff, so that would be one thing that I really want to do a bit more of, is find out more uses for the air fryer. The only downside I would say is about the air fryer is its size. I keep it out on the surface in the kitchen, over in this corner over here. I don't know if you can see it, just by the coffee machine. And it is quite big. If you have a small kitchen, you'd probably want to have a cupboard that you could put it away in, because it does take up quite a lot of space. But overall, the air fryer has been a massive hit in this house. We absolutely love it. Moving on to the bedroom now, and the first thing I want to talk about is this, my mirror. I did talk about this, I think, in a favourites video back when we first finished decorating the bedroom. It was one of the things I bought for the bedroom, my little dressing table area, and this is what it looks like. It's on a stand like this. It's very manipulatable. Manipulative? No, it's easy to manipulate. And it flaps open like this. I don't want to blind you, but does that, and you can, it has a big mirror here. It has lights. They've just got, I don't know how well you can see, they've just gone on. I'll just put them off again. can't make them go off now. There we are, they've gone off. So it's got the light up mirror in the middle, a big one, then another mirror down here, and then here it's got standard 5 times magnifier, sorry, 2 times magnifier, 5 times magnifier, and 10 times magnifier. And this is just the best mirror ever for doing my makeup. I love it. These magnifiers are brilliant. You can switch it round this way if you prefer. So you've got it with the magnifiers at the top, or you can manipulate it around the other way. You can have it more upright if you want it like that. Oh look, you can see yourselves on top of the candles there. It's really the best mirror. I enjoy using this every day, and it's got a handy little tray for anything down there. I usually keep my beauty blender in here. Just absolutely brilliant, and the lights are just a perfect touch. It takes 4 AA batteries. I've never had to change the battery since I've had it, so they do last for ages. And you can get it in different colours as well. I will put the link below for this one. And I think the page, when you bring it up, it comes up with other colour options as well. I think they do silver, and I think there's white and black as well. The next thing I want to talk about in here is my beloved Rimmel BB cream. This has been discontinued, BB Matte. I've been wearing this for years, and for anybody who's been with me for a long time watching my channel, you will know that this has been my favourite foundation for a long time. Unfortunately, it's been discontinued. However, you can still buy it on Amazon. Not going to lie, I've stockpiled quite a lot of them. But yeah, and the price has actually gone down since I bought the last lot. I think it's just under £4 now. So if you like this foundation, or if you'd like to try it, I have it on today, by the way. Now's your chance, but now or never with this one. Now this is a place you don't often get to visit, and this is why. It's not a tidy room, it's my utility room. And I wanted to show you something here in my tumble dryer. Tumble dryer balls, the white ones, not the blue ones. These are, let me switch you round, soft, sort of almost fabric. I don't know what they're made out of. It probably says. I probably should have looked it up, shouldn't I? But I bought a set of 4 of these on Amazon, and the thing I like about these, 2 things actually, is, sorry, I'm turning you around so I get an angle that doesn't have loads of light in the wrong place. The first thing I like about these is that you can put essential oils onto them. So it soaks in, a few drops into each one, soaks in, it makes your laundry smell absolutely lovely. And I love the fact that I can change the fragrance every so often. It doesn't last for ages, but I've got a Parma Violet one at the moment, and that's really good. The second thing I like about these is they have really honestly reduced the tumble drying time. I don't know how they do it. The blue plastic ones I've got in there, the ones that I had first, and they really don't do anything in terms of reducing the drying time. I do find that they reduce the amount of creasing, the blue plastic ones, but these really reduce the drying time and make it smell nicer. So these are another Amazon win. We're now in the lounge, and I couldn't make this video without having something candle related, could I? Candles in the background there. This USB rechargeable candle lighter is a game changer. I was buying from Home Bargains and Poundland the long lighters, but they weren't refillable and they ran out after a while. If you use the amount of candles I use, don't last very long. And I was concerned about putting these huge plastic things, or not huge, but large lumps of plastic into landfill. So this is rechargeable. It has a little socket in the side there. It's a mini USB. Comes with its own charger. It's the same charger as a Kindle actually. And there you go. Lights your candles. You do have to clean the end occasionally. But yeah, for any candle aficionado, you need one of these in your life. Marvellous thing, and you save the planet as well. And we've ended up in the office for the last 3 things that I wanted to talk to you about. 2 are sort of reselling related, or reselling related for anybody who sells clothes. The first of these is the Philips clothes shaver. Shaver? Don't know if that, what do they actually call this? What is it called? I do not know. My computer has gone to sleep now. Fabric shaver. It is called a fabric shaver. Fake Rachel mentioned these a while ago. Fake Rachel originally got me into this one. I've had lots over the years, some are better than others, but this really is the Rolls Royce of fabric shavers. It comes with a guard on the front, dispense with the guard immediately. It's much more efficient without the guard as long as you're careful with it. I mean, I don't think it could do anything to your hand, you know, you can do that, it's not going to injure you in any way, but it's easier to nick the clothes slightly with it like that. So word of warning. But yeah, absolute Rolls Royce of fabric shavers, well worth investing in. So much better than the cheap ones. Go and get one if you're a reseller and you haven't got one already. The second one I've got Carla to thank for. This is the Lord Sheraton Leather Balsam, and it comes in a jar like this. It smells so nice. Just got to have a little sniff. Oh, lovely. Sort of like shoe polish but nicer. It's got undertones of beeswax or something in it. This is like leather food. That's the only way I can describe it. As I say, Carla got me onto this and it's really, really good. It's not so much for shoes, but for things like leather jackets that have got little patches of wear on, or I had brilliant results with this recently from a Radley handbag that was looking past its best. And a little treat with this, you sort of get some onto a cloth, rub it in, then leave it a bit and then polish it out, and or polish it in a bit more, not out. And it's really good. It's about £4 and it's worth its weight in gold. You only need the tiniest bit as well. That's, see that corner, that's all I've used since I've had it, and I've had it since about March. So yeah, well worth investing in that as well if you sell leather goods, or even if you've got any leather goods that you think could do with a smarten up. My final item is, sorry, I banged the desk there and you vibrated. My final item is Slimming World related. It is this food journal. Mine says on the front of it, don't give up what you want the most for what you want in the moment. That's an adage we could all live by, isn't it? You can get them with all sorts of different covers. It's not Slimming World branded, however it is aimed at the Slimming World plan. It's got all sorts of pages at the beginning. Then why do you want to lose weight? Weight loss jar, you fill in for every £0.5 pound. You colour that in, and you make smiley faces every time you have a good day. So there's lots of motivational stuff. You can fill your goals in there. And then the main body of the book looks like this, these pages, and you've got sections for your speed food, your free food, your healthy extras, and your sins, breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks. And then you've got a little section on the bottom for your water, activity, and then any notes at the bottom as well. I've already completed a whole one of these. Not completing one currently, as you know. I'm slightly off plan at the moment. But I've got this new one ready for the start of the new year. And I'm going to be filling it in as soon as I get back on plan at the beginning of the new year. As I said, I will link everything below, so if you want to click through or have any more information, go and use the links in the description box below. If you're still with me at this point of the video, well done. And I would like you to tell me in the comments what's the best thing you've bought on Amazon this year. Or ever, if you like. It doesn't have to be this year. But what's been your best Amazon buy in recent times? I would like to know. Right, that's it for today. Back with a normal vlog tomorrow. We might have some putting up of decorations tomorrow, I think. See you then. Bye-bye.